Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Artest. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. And here is Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Now Jokic. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Tipped. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell, and hopefully they keep this up.
And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 4. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Embiid. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anthony outside. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. In transition. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Outside O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain passes to Havlicek. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's stolen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Here's Anthony on the money from 12 feet away. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Passport Shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the court for Chicago, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Artest in at the 4. Pippen outside. Chicago passing it around. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. Pippen's got 9.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And it's Jokic with the ball for Chicago. 4-point game. Anthony outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And the Bulls call time here. Knocked loose. Here's our test. Give him 8 points now. And yep, it's good. And now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jokic finds Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Antetokounmpo inside. Embiid covers. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked. Jokic up top. And here's Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Rice grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Havlicek, defended by Pippen. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Artest. Off target with the 3. Bulls trail by 4. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Two-for-one opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rice. 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Jokic. Right at the free throw line. And that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Bulls up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Havlicek. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And here's Jokic. And there's another one for Chicago.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Anthony. Deflected! Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Timeout, Bulls. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis battling inside.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Chicago trailing here. Now Embiid. Oh, the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Tries from 10. Oh, it misses. Here's Anthony. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, PA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's the pick. Now Jokic. Shoots from 14. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Jokic, and he gets it from 15.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Now Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
Antetokounmpo against Embiid.
Joel Embiid. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within 5.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Jokic outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
From deep. Jokic with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Nikola Jokic.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Bulls call time here. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
At the line for Hughes, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so Chicago takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Robinson. Klay Thompson is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Now here's Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Leonard from past the arc. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry against George. Outside for Jordan. Inside, Gobert the pass to Jordan. And it's denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now George, outside Leonard. George with the screen on Jordan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
An advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Jordan, stolen by Thompson. From outside the arc, kept alive by New York, and it's Leonard missing. And it's Orlando's ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Leonard against Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Gobert with a screen for Curry. And he drives in. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Leonard against Jordan. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry. And that time, also a missed shot. New York leading by 4. George finds Thompson. George against Curry. And George gets it to go.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
.54 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Some nice passing by New York here. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Nowitzki with the screen on George. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Klay Thompson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robinson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Holmgren. Jordan looking around. No good from outside. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. A nice shot by George.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Get in my hand, fans. Your dance team.
Holmgren outside. Curry setting the pick for Holmgren. Takes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 5.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard for the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Holmgren looking around. Now Jordan. And it's off from 3-point range. 1:35 left in the first half. Outside, George. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Jordan. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. Thompson from long range. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Jordan passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. George with the screen on Holmgren. Thompson dishes to George. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. The shot by George, no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Holmgren shooting. That one on Thompson. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Leonard with the ball. He has 5. To the inside. Nowitzki with the steal. He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
We've got Stephen Curry. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Shot clock at 2. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Curry. And here is Jordan. No scoring in this one. Holmgren sets the screen for Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
The Knicks leading by 6. George passes to Robinson. Pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. Good D by Jordan. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. Pass to Leonard. And here's George. Clock at 6. Over Curry. And that one's good. George has got 7 points in the game.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Robinson. Pass to George. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. They get it back.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
George dishes to Robinson. Back to George. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 9 points for George.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Curry kicks to Jordan. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Holmgren up top. He's covered by Thompson.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Jordan outside. Curry finds Jordan. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Knicks leading by 5. Leonard the bounce pass. George passes to Robinson. Back to George. Curry with the steal. Launches from deep. Can't hit that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
3 3-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And New York, looking at who they've got. George is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robinson. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Jordan against Leonard. Outside, Jordan. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
And what you like there is Jordan never looks like he's rushing. He makes quick, solid decisions.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
The Magic called timeout. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, Thompson. From about 19, Gobert there for the rebound. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. Here's Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's George. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Gobert against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Leonard. And that one is good. The Magic trail by 8. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Michael Jordan. Jordan drills the 3.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Now Leonard. And he banks the layup in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Curry against George. Curry is inside. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Robinson there for the rebound. So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 14 points. George! The 3 goes down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jordan. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Edwards. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Tatum against Durant. Pass to Duncan. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And the instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Duncan, pass to Bryant. Pass to Durant. And there's a pick. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Davis. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. No good. Off the front rim.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Durant. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian?
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. 1:36 left now in the first quarter. Tatum, a screen on Richardson. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Davis, a screen. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Duncan. The Clippers lead by 7. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Edwards. Davis a screen. 4 on the clock to end the run. Going inside.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. The Clippers lead by 5. Outside Richardson. Here's the screen by Bryant. Richardson, the pass to Bryant. Outside Durant. From downtown, they grab their own miss. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Richardson, the pass to Duncan. Here's Durant. Pass to Duncan. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The shot, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Davis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Duncan. And here's Durant. Tatum with some nice D.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Richardson against Edwards.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Spurs trail by 6. Now SGA. Davis with a screen on Bryant to the paint. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Pass to Duncan. And it's blocked by Davis. Durant against Tatum. Stolen by Bryant. And here comes the break. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first points of the game.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
SGA surveying the D. Pass to Olajuwon. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Durant against Tatum. Durant, pass to Duncan. The kick out to Richardson. It's tipped. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Tatum against Durant. 4 seconds left. And that's off the glass and in. Durant's got 7 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for San Antonio, trailing by 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis, and it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Duncan. Here's Durant, hounded by Tatum. Durant, pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Davis with a screen on Durant. Tatum passes to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Bryant, a screen on Edwards. Oh, deflected. Bryant, the pass to Mutombo. Yep, that one goes. Mutombo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Davis with a screen on Richardson. Edwards against Richardson. Edwards so good inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Outside Durant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot from the wing. The rebound by the Spurs. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's SGA. SGA using that size.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Duncan. There's a screen. Durant looking around. SGA against Bryant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Edwards, a pass to Davis. Back to Edwards. Down low. For the lead. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Bryant against SGA. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mutombo. Soft touch off the glass. Mutombo has got 6 in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's SGA. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake. Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
They set the pick. On the wing, Durant. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. San Antonio on top, up by 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Richardson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Duncan. Rebound, Anthony Davis. San Antonio leading. Here's Tatum. Olajuwon. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Olajuwon's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. An open look for Durant. Nails the wide open jumper. 9 points for Durant.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Edwards against Bryant. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Davis pulls it down. Bryant's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Davis. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Durant with it. He sends it right off the glass. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here.
At the line for 2, Kevin Durant.
First one falls.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
Outside Edwards. Davis probing. Outside SGA. Clock at 6.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
so it
Game is tight. You can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
they set the pick. Outside Durant. Nope. Edwards against Richardson. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Down it goes.
Well, that's just a pretty pass. Kevin Durant carrying the scoring load when he has to, but boy, can he get others involved.
On the wing, SGA. Davis a screen. Edwards. Oh, can't hit the jumper. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Cleared away by Davis.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
They double team Tatum. Now SGA. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They trail by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
From downtown. And rebounded by Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now Durant. He launches. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
It'll be the Bulls off the tip. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Bowen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Garnett. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bird in at the 2-guard spot. McGrady dishes to Johnson. LeBron outside from deep three-point land. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, when LeBron James is hitting his three from that spot, look, this offense completely opens up.
And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Eaton. Pass to McGrady. Offline with his three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Johnson, the pass to McGrady. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Bowen. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Another one falls for Chicago.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
2 points, that one goes.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Sacramento off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. Back to James. Here's the 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. LeBron's got 6.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Kings. James outside. Johnson sends the screen for LeBron. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one, good. He has 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wembanyama. And stolen by Yao. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Kings. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Bird is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Bowen. And It's Garnett, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here's Johnson. Eaton the pass to James. Pass to McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Garnett with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The offensive rebound, Abdul-Jabbar, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Garnett kicks to Bird. Pass to Garnett. Wembanyama, a screen on James. There's the triple. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. James looking around. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
I love that dish down low.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Pocket 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Johnson. Pass to Eaton.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Kings, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bowen. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down. Doing it with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Wembanyama looking it over. Bird finds Garnett. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by Yao.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Here's Johnson. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Tracy McGrady. James is out there with Yao. And it's Eaton in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. McGrady passes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And the jumper falls for him. James has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Sacramento.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
He locks up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Right wing, pass to Bowen. Stolen by Magic. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Garnett kicks to Bird. Wembanyama with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Bird inside the three-point line. With the clock winding down. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Unloads from 13. Garnett can't get it to go. Here's Sacramento. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Johnson, the pass to LeBron. Beyond the arc. It's all in by the Bulls.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's the hook. Now Meng pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
With the teardrop, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
LeBron James.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Garnett outside. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
LeBron, no luck. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Abdul-Jabbar for the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. Back to James. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 4 seconds left. Good work defensively by Yao.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Garnett is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Bird. Then it's Bowen. And it's Wembanyama in at the point guard position. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
LeBron passes to McGrady. James sets the screen for McGrady. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Bowen. Garnett outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bird misses the three. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Johnson. Yao with a screen on Garnett. LeBron. No good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them, leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Bird fires. Got it to go. And here is Johnson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
At the line, for 3, Tracy McGrady.
Three shots.
He's off on the first.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line. It doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
Wembanyama buries the jumper.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
LeBron against Bird. James. It's off target. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Garnett. And Wembanyama, he drills the three.
As soon as that ball touches his hands, it is gone. You love to see that confidence from Wemby.
Now James. James with a powerful jam.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Wembanyama with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here is Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Diversified
off the tip, it is New York. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Embiid in at the 4. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Chicago. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
George passes to Leonard. The 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
George outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Out to Anthony. Jokic against Robinson. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. He can't hit that time. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Back to Leonard. Shoots. Anthony grabs the board.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's Jokic. Here's Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. Thompson passes to George. To the inside. Gilmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Hey, give the defense credit for really good effort, but Gilmore, such a big guy. He's not backing down. And because he doesn't, he draws the foul.
That one's no good. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jokic. Now Embiid. And he's going for the oop here. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid, high post, working on Robinson. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Jokic is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
They set the screen. Leonard outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
2 shots.
And Leonard drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Anthony outside. Back to Jokic. Embiid against Robinson. Out to the wing. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Leonard. Pass to George. Outside Robinson. Oh, there's the alley. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jokic against George. Jokic passes to Embiid. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Thompson, defended by Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half of this one. And he drains the quick shot.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Anthony outside. Back to Jokic. Anthony with a screen on George. On the wing, Anthony. Leonard defending. From 10 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 10. George outside. Back to Leonard. George, a screen on Anthony. Leonard with the ball. Now Pippen defending. With the fadeaway. Leonard shot's good.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
15-7.
And here's Jokic. He's got 5. Yes! Embiid from in close.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Who poked away? George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Up top, Embiid. Shoots over Robinson. Paul George pulls down the board.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Leonard can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Thompson out there with George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Gilmore in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Jokic against George. 5 on the clock. From deep.
Well, that long reach of Paul George really bothers shooting. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Outside Robinson. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
George's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Thompson against Anthony. Shoots over Thompson, and it comes off the front of the rim. Knicks trail by 12. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Robinson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Pippen outside. Anthony outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
George with it. Leonard outside. The 3 from Thompson connects from downtown. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Brian, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. 1:07 left in the third. Shot by Leonard, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Chicago. 4-3. Pippen, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Embiid with a steal. Pippen left side, inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Outside Robinson. Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. George against Jokic. 11 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And so it's Chicago liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Joel Embiid. Anthony is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Leonard. Fast break. Here comes New York. Thompson against Anthony. Thompson's shot is off. Chicago leading by 15. Jokic passes to Pippen. Here's O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Thompson. Here's George. Outside Leonard. He shoots. Embiid there for the rebound. Chicago leading by 17. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. Puts up the tray. That's all.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside George. Robinson outside. Now George. And stolen by Jokic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time a little showmanship on the slam.
Leonard for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jokic up top. George defending. Anthony in the post. Leonard's there. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Embiid against George. Pass to Gilmore. Leonard inside. And he banks in the layup.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Chicago leading by 19. Now here's Embiid. Now Pippen, defended by Thompson. Pippen outside. On the wing, Anthony. Leonard defending. And he comes up with a bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
40-22.
Jokic against George. Anthony with a screen on George. Here's Anthony. O'Neal inside. Oh, no good on the layup. And so Thompson will bring it up for New York. It's an 18-point game. Outside Leonard. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the
be the Bulls off the tip. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Garnett. Bird out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Bowen. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Now here's SGA. Following the shot by Kareem. From the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Outside Tatum. Back to SGA. Lock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. SGA's got his second bucket of the night.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
Abdul-Jabbar against Olajuwon. Bird looking it over. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Let's check in now with our Allie Laforce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Tatum following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. But 3. And it's SGA missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Garnett. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Edwards. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Spurs with the lead. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Edwards, shot is good.
And running into Edwards must be like hitting a brick wall.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon with the block. Garnett against Edwards. Olajuwon with a screen for Edwards. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist.
That's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Garnett the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Davis sends it back. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Bowen. Bird outside. Garnett surveying the defense. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
We've got Tatum, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Edwards. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Davis at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back over to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie Laforce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here is Edwards after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. Edwards. The shot off that time.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Garnett with a screen on SGA. Kicks it out to Garnett. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
It's Davis on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in there. Davis with the assist. SGA's got 7 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Garnett with the screen for Bird. Over SGA. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bird's got his first 2 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Davis with a screen on Bird. Down low and finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .135 left to play in the first half. It's Garnett on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And Garnett misses.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Bowen. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Left side, Edwards. Now, here's Tatum. Here's Olajuwon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Edwards. Trying to get open as Davis. Chicago grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left now here in the second. Bird against SGA. Outside Edwards. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. That one's not going to go.